I lived through the war, which was very dramatic. I lived through all the air raids. It's not like a child growing up now, you know. So it was a very dramatic time. And I found refuge in the cinema, really, seeing all the movies of the time. And they were a huge influence on what I did in the theatre. I don't think they were particularly autobiographical. I drew on experiences, of course, that had happened to me and I used in my ballets.
And the war was still in his mind in 1958 when he made The Burrow.
It was inspired by a Kafka story called The Burrow, and it was about rabbits, actually, being pursued underground. And I changed that into a sort of metaphor for people that were persecuted during the war.
The Burrow was significant for another reason. As the girl, he cast a young dancer from Canada called Lynn Seymour.
I had just joined the company, and I think he would love to have done a lot more things with that character, but he just had to struggle with somebody who was young and inexperienced and not very able. Like so many of Kenneth's ballets, it's been préciséd down to really a feeling that you feel inside yourself. And these people lived it out, a sort of living nightmare, I suppose, of not being able to leave, being closeted in a tiny, tight nut of society and not being able to get away from any of the horrors of it, totally locked with each other. Within it, their love also blossomed, which was sort of extraordinary. And he just kind of put life into a tiny nutshell.
There was always this sense of people slightly at odds with the world.